Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Secret World. We are currently at the Kingsmith Sheriff Department here, as we are ready to continue the main story quest by talking to Dr. Bannerman over here in the corner. So let's do that.
Well, hey!
Actually, do I just have to click on him? Nope, okay.
The Lady Margarette was a traumatic experience for everyone on board. They were changed men when they came back. I visited with all of them in the days following their return. In my office, there are detailed transcripts of our sessions. I'm afraid it all happened so fast that day there was no time to pack. I hope they may shed some light on what happened out there.
I didn't necessarily have to click again to progress the quest, but it's useful to have because it's, enhancing the experience a little bit. So you can see, his office is actually quite close. It's even on the mini maps, we're going to run over there and see if we can find any of his old records. And we even have an incomplete report here, which we will pick up. The Curious Case of Joe Slater. Dr. Bannerman is looking for the lost pages of his report on Joe Slater. Gather them up and deliver them to his file. Tier 1. Dr. Bannerman has written a psychiatric evaluation of a man called Joe Slater. Several pages are missing and the report doesn't make much sense without them. Find the lost pages. Right, so that's various locations around town, but let's switch back to the main quest here, because that's what we're doing. Now we're going to enter the clinic and examine his files. So, nice little up. I guess we can't. Oh, there we go. We can go up the stairs. Small little clinic here. Not much to see other than a bunch of blood splatters, which seems a little odd for a psychiatric ward, but I guess if he was experimenting on zombies or something, okay. Computer. What do we got? Kingsmith Medical Clinic. Please make a selection. 1. Case database. Alright. Information in the case database is strictly confidential. Please enter your password. Let's ask for hint. Music of the seasons. Alright. Now this is a case where we will have to go to the real world to figure it out. But let's also take a look at the broken framed photo. Looks like fireworks over a city. Night Helen and I met under the fireworks set to my favorite composer. Well, let's go take a look. We already know music of the seasons, so... Oops, that is not the keyboard command I was looking for. I guess it's just B for web browser. So let's look for music of the seasons. The Four Seasons, Vivaldi. Those of you who are familiar with music probably already knew the answer to this. Antonio Vivaldi. So let's actually try that. Actually, is there another reason? Because the other thing is that we had that other clue there with the the fireworks. So is there something else he's known for? I'm not sure, but let's actually try Vivaldi. And success. Note, divulging information from the case database can lead to fines, deregistry from the main medical board, and significant litigation. Choose a case to proceed. Case 40027, deviant teenager. Case 43781, Lady Margarette incident. Case 42908, the fortune teller. Well, the one we're looking for is case 2, so we'll use that just to avoid going into too much, but if you do this quest on your own, feel free to go look at the other cases. Regarding patients Derek Creed, Lawrence Creed, and Joe Slater. Lawrence and Derek Creed, business address 5 Main Street, 555-1004. Joe Slater, home address 4 Belmont Avenue, 555-1782. Referral. They came to me after the Lady Margarette limped back into the harbor. All of them needed help, so I arranged separate interviews. Diagnosis. It is too early to tell, but something clearly happened on that ship. So let's look at Derek Creed notes. Derek suffers from severe headaches and a keen sense of paranoia. The similarities with Joe Slater and Lawrence Creed are alarming. It seems the symptoms develop at uneven rates, but I fear everyone on the boat might be affected with this, whatever it is. Lawrence Creed. Second consultation with Lawrence today. The headaches are getting worse to the point where he can no longer function normally. The paranoia has not abated, and he has developed a new symptom, night terrors. I prescribed an antidepressant, but if his development is anything like Joe's, I fear he will only get worse. Joe Slater. I saw Joe again today. This was the 4th consultation, and I'm at a loss. He was barely coherent, his left leg twitched, and he obsessively scratched his right arm. Paranoia has developed into severe delusions. Consulted with Hartman in New York, who suggested the symptoms are most likely signs of schizophrenia, which echo my earlier diagnosis. With others from the boat presenting similar symptoms, however, and the patient's lack of response to medication, I fear this might be something environmental, something eating away at the brain. Prescribed clozapine, but I'm not optimistic. So we need to find Derek Creed and Lawrence Creed. So let's leave the building here. And as we're finding these guys, we will also try to locate and pick up some of the missing pages. Right, so there's supposedly a page in this area. There we go. Pick that up. Let's take a look at our map. So there's one page here, 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 here. Apparently all the way at the skate park. Let's go grab the one south of us, since it's sort of, kind of, not really on our way. Let's see if it's in here. Nope, must be the other entrance near the animal well. Jeez, can't think today. It's too early in the morning, he says at 11:30. Here we go. Page 3. And some zombies. Pick that up. It's a belt. Green belt. What do we got? QL1. We've got a QL2 equipped. Is it actually... It is a health belt, so yeah, we don't need that. And let's not drag my entire window. Alright, forgot this. Bonus XP, yay! Which you do get from subscribing to the game, or being a lifetime subscriber. And another page here. And we'll probably have to go around to get at this first guy. So I'm looking at my mini map, and there's a gap in the buildings over here, but not on the side we were on. The gap has zombies. Fortunately, zombies are easily disposed of. And we will grab the page while we're here. There it is. Here on the bench. Alright. And now back here to find Lawrence Creed, apparently. there's Derek Reed. He's looking a little worse for the wear. Let's see if I can remember how to fight. There we go. Well, Lawrence Creed. Both of them looking rather worse for the wear. So now we're going to try to find Joe Slater. Off we go. But while we're here, jump the fence and the shrubbery and get the page, which is here. That's the only other page at the skate park? Yeah, okay. Well, something may have dragged him away into the sewer. This is gonna be fun. Oh, looks like we have some monsters down here. Yellow difficulty, but shouldn't be too bad. Just keep moving. Oh, come back here. Go. Kind of hard to see in here, but you can make out their shapes here in the fog a little bit. Our health's back up. Let's not stand in the white circle. Exploring the sewers. I'm hoping we don't accidentally end up pulling two of them at some point, because that would be a bit of a problem. We seem to be doing okay as long as we fight them one-on-one. There's something big down that way. Oh, great. Two of them. This is going to get interesting. Down. A little bit to give our health some chance to respawn, or not. Crap, rooted. And over she goes.
look on your face says even my good side is worse for wear. I've been trying not to think about changing. Like it could all be a bad dream I ain't woken up from. Nightmares. All nightmares. Since that storm blew us off course. Off the compass. Off the map. We didn't tell anyone about the shit we saw. About dead ships all caught up in red weed as far as you could see. About the things moving in the fog. In the water. About what we saw beneath it all. Deep into the abyss. Or what I found there. In that dungeon darkness, it shone like a signal flare. Like something fallen down from heaven above, you understand? A blade made of pure light. A thing of terrible beauty. I could hear its siren song, just calling me. Last I remember was the Creed boys hollering as I took a hold of it. Or it took a hold of me. I wasn't strong enough, I know that now. They told me it pushed back the fog and the waves while I was out cold. Told me it saved us. It didn't save us. That thing brought the fog back to Kingsmouth. I brought the fog back to Kingsmouth. And I still hear that siren song. I know you hear it too. You could find it. You could stop that awful noise. Put that burning brightness back where it belongs. In the deep, in the dark. I wonder what would have happened if I never left that Red Sea. Maybe Joe Slater never did. And all this is just some pitch dark dreaming.
Yeah, he also seems a little worse for the wear. Alright, so we got the siren song. We'll use it and follow it. And this will basically constantly show us our way to our objective, which does not show up on the map. So I'll probably cut out most of this run, and I'll show you where we are when we get there. And welcome back. This siren song seems to have led us to a door that we explored earlier. Maybe there's a little more to this Mr. B than we suspected. Let's take a look. Oh, hello Cassie. You're apparently still bugged out here. Excuse us, we've got some business to attend to. No, I did not just run through a laser grid. The laser beams were actually out at the time. Not trip that. Let's not trip these either. Wait for them to go out. There we go. Let us to this wall on the map.
Finally silenced the incessant noise and moved it to a safer place.
So where did...
Away from here. I'm not in a sharing mood, Cassandra, and the moaning isn't helping.
That's not what you said last night. Oh, baby, I thought we had something. Something magic. Black as space and red as blood.
This is so very far beyond you, little girl.
Fuck off. I've seen the beyond, and I'm a fast learner. I'm ready for more than this. Give me something. Let me in. Let me do what I'm good at.
What? Getting the boys to sign over their lives for a snog? I'll tell you what you can do. We're spreading an idea, but that idea won't take hold without carriers. You keep spreading those long legs of yours to recruit more foot soldiers.
Be still my beating heart. Here's what I don't get, Beaumont. You have what you've been looking for. Your precious magic sword. You control the armies of the living dead. You pretty much own this island. So the question is, why the sour face? I mean, what is it that you're missing something, right? Now, this is interesting. Your treasure, your precious. You can't use it, can you? I mean, the spirit is willing, but the flesh... Oh my, the flesh is limp.
Watch it, little girl. You have no idea what...
What? What?
You want to know what this is really about, Cassie, dear, when it all comes down to it? Change. Evolution. A new dawn. The world tree will shake. The sun will turn black, and the gods themselves will fall. We are rebooting the world.
That's the thing, isn't it? What everyone talks about. It's the big headline. The dawning of a new age, right? Tokyo. The endless night. I like it. There's poetry to it. And oh, does it suit you. The evil sorcerer thing. It's sexy.
The answer is in the archives somewhere. It has to be. They knew about it. The gateway to the black heart of the island. I have the key, but... that lock. That lock is the fucking thing.
Wait, didn't you say that the lock...
I've been around long enough to recognize the flavor of the day, Cassie. You're it.
Oh, really? So that's it. That's how you repay me, you piece of shit. No more. Take one last good look at what you're missing. Lover boy.
Useless bitch. The Illuminati. And their bloody labyrinths.
Seems like we're not the only ones stymied by labyrinths. Black heart of the island, Illuminati archives. Fucking tunnels must be an entrance, but where? Several entrances, all lead to archives? One basement secret, forgotten, inconspicuous, aerial view, scenic tour, referring the Kingsmith Municipal Airport. Alright, well, we're going to head our way back. Hello, Buggy Cassie. Goodbye, Buggy Cassie. So, checking our map. Let's see. Oh, they want us to go read the medical report? actually... Oh, we finished up all the, Oh, finished up that side mission, okay. Follow the trail left by Beaumont. It's not showing up on the map. Let's check our log. That's not my log. Whatever it was Joel Slater was talking about, a man called Beaumont seems to have it in his possession. He stole the song and moved the mysterious item to a safer place, but he can't use it yet. He called it a key, but he has yet to locate the lock, and he cursed the Illuminati and their labyrinths. And then we get back to our show image. So, the hint here, I believe, is going to be the Kingsmith Municipal Airport. But that's a little ways away. So we're going to run back and turn in the curious case of Joe Slater.
Oh man, thanks.
And probably cut the video there and be back with some follow-ups, probably around the sheriff's office, since that's where we'll be. All right, here we are. Let's turn in the report. Session 1, pages 1 through 3. First time seeing Joe Slater. Believe he's always suffered from mild hypomania. This business with the Lady Margarette has just brought it to the fore. Session 2, page 3 through 11. Hypnosis was a bust. Joe didn't want to remember whatever happened to him out there. I got him speaking in tongues. Well, a tongue called around the Harvard boys. Well, sorry, I read that wrong. Well, a tongue. Called around the Harvard boys. They say it's old Icelandic. Now, where the hell does a townie pick that up? Session 3, page 11 to 14. Paranoid episodes are becoming more violent, not towards others, towards himself. Convinced he's being hunted. Convinced he's changing. Session 4, page 14 through 18. He self-harmed last night, lacerating his arms and chest. Claimed he was trying to cut out the new skin. Session 5, page 18 through 20. I'm seeing a serious physical reaction to his self-harming. It's beyond me now. All I can give him are sedatives. He needs secure care. Standard Illuminati turn-in quest. So yeah, Joe Slater, a bit of an issue. The doctor didn't know what to make of it. So, since we're back here at the sheriff's office, we will probably pick up again here. I'm not sure, let's see, Andy's got a follow-up quest, which is flagged as hard, and Moose has hard quests. Actually, let's take a look at our skill wheel, because we might be able to do a little bit better. Well, we have enough points for both barrels, so let's buy that, and we will buy Authority. And we've successfully unlocked our deck. So both barrels, it consumes all shotgun resources, a cone blast attack that deals 116 to 231 physical damage based on the number of resources consumed. It affects up to 5 enemies in a 60-degree, 7-meter cone in front of you. Authority, your group-wide effects are 20% more effective. So now the nice part about decks, I can go here, I can hit claim reward, which gives us the outfit for it. And then I'm going to equip deck, and that automatically sets up our hotbars for this particular deck. So we have pump action, so that's our cone builder. We have both barrels, which is our consumer. Is that a cone? That is also a cone. And then there's chaos, which is our call for Eris, which is what we've been using. That's a single target, so that'll use up all of our chaos resources. Buckshot, which is the attack we want to do when we have 5 shotgun resources but doesn't consume them. Illusion, so we can evade better. Breaching shot, which increases our penetration chance. And kneecapper, which is hindering targets in front of us. Our passives, pump action will cause targets to become weakened, which reduces all their damage dealt per stack. So every time we hit them with our producer here, they're doing less damage. Gnosis, whenever you hit a weakened target, there's a 33% chance to perform an additional hit dealing magical damage. And weakened is produced by, yep. Okay, so we hit this weakens them repeatedly, And then every time we hit a weakened target, we have a 1 in 3 chance of actually doing additional damage. So that's pretty good synergy right there. Dead on target, which increases our damage dealt by shotgun abilities by 10%. Rapid reload reduces the activation time of buckshot by half a second. Master of Illusions. Illusion instead gives you a beneficial effect that increases your evade chance by 45 for 8 seconds. 45%. So it increases the evade chance and the duration, so that makes us harder to hit. Breach Party reduces the recharge time of breaching shot by 30 seconds. And group-wide effects 20% more effective. So basically, our benefits are really effective, come up pretty quickly. Our shotgun blasts do a lot of damage, and chance for extra hit, and then we have Call for Eris, which is kind of just thrown in there to consume our chaos resources. So now that we've got a basic starter deck, let's take a look at what we've got for a more advanced deck that will hopefully either be shotgun or chaos related. So there's a shotgun hammer build. That is a shotgun... what else? Pistol? Yeah, shotgun pistol. Oh, I suppose I could look at the weapon requirements. Nope. Nope. That is shotgun elemental. And keep looking. Oh, and that's the everything. So I think what we'll go for next is Bounty Hunter. We already have 3 of the abilities, and it's pistols, so we'll want to start investigating putting points into pistols. Now, the thing about the ability wheel is you have to fill up both of these inner parts before you can move on to the outer parts. So we will have to fill up both of the pistol tracks here. And just because there's a classy look for the Bounty Hunter. Close that, and we will put our last ability point into a pistol one, which we won't actually use right now. Character skill points. We've got 5 of them to spend. So what do we want to do? I think what we're going to do is we're going to bring up pistol to skill 2, just because we know we're going to be heading towards that later on. We want to keep it up. And that still leaves us 2 points to put into Major or Minor whenever we get a Major or Minor talisman from a quest turn in. And as our reward, to finish out the episode, we're going to go into our uniform slot. And we are going to select Enforcer, which is our new outfit. Does it actually have a headpiece that goes with it? Doesn't look like it. As you may have noticed, we no longer are popping on random pieces of gear. You also may note that wearing the uniform didn't adjust what we have under the uniform essentially, so when we remove it, we go right back to our previous outfit, which is nice. So we'll stick with that for a while, which is probably more appropriate for a kind of cold and foggy town than our previous outfit was. So this is what, pointing at our achievement? Yep, pointing at our deck achievement. So, Enforcer deck, and yep, purchased all inner wheels, shotgun abilities. Which also gave us a piece of clothing, which was essentially a slightly different version of this. So, that's it for this episode. Thank you all very much for watching, and we'll be back with more Secret World shortly.